Hi there, this is Mrs. Piper, and this video is going to be going over drawing from observation. Now, as part of this unit, you will be collecting a variety of leaves. These are some of the ones that I've chosen, and you are asked to draw from observation one or two of your best leaves. Now, as I look at my collection, you will notice that there are veins in each leaf, and I want to look at some of those as lines to see which one is going to be interesting. I know many of you will probably want to pick the easiest leaf to draw, but that doesn't often lead to an interesting composition. So as you look through the leaves and you sort through which ones you like and which ones you don't like, look at the lines and the shapes that you see in each one of them. I am really kind of drawn to this shape right here. There's a very large one, there's a medium, I've got a little small one over here. I think I'm going to be drawing this one. Now, when you look at the leaf, there is a side that shows the veining better. So make sure you're drawing the side that shows the veining better. There are some students that will even, excuse me while I move that out of the way. There are some students that will even take a line or a marker and go over the line so that you can see them more clearly. That is totally fine. So whatever you choose to do to make it easier for you. Now, there are 5 basic steps you need to do a good drawing from observation. The first thing you have to do is relax and get comfortable, because if you've got a crick in your neck, you're going to be focusing on that more than your drawing. You need to relax. You need to focus on the object you're drawing. You need to make sure that you're looking at all of the lines and the shapes that you see. You've got to get comfortable. You have to draw slowly. And you have to not listen to the little voice that's inside your head saying, hey, this is hard, this, you can't do this, this is difficult. Some people will lay the leaf down. Don't trace around it. That's cheating. We're trying to exercise our right brain and improve our skills of perception, which is the way your brain translates information that your eyes take in. So I'm going to hold the leaf, and I hope I'm in camera. I think I am. I'm in frame. Now, when I draw, I'm going to start with the line that goes up the middle, and then I'm going to look at all of the lines that fan off, and then I'm going to look at the edges. So again, relax, get comfortable, focus on the object that you're drawing, draw slowly every line that you see, and don't listen to the little voice that says this is hard. Okay? Now, maybe I want to hold it or lay it down. I'm going to start right here at the base. And normally when you draw, you close your mouth. That's the very first thing. Stop talking, right? But I'm going to be explaining to you what I'm doing. So I'm going to talk a little bit. I'm going right up the vein of the center of the shape. Don't label it. This is not a leaf. It's just lines and shapes. Now, up here, there's a little line that comes off. I'm drawing the line at an angle. It's going upward. That's that line right there. This one comes over, and it kind of bends down a little bit, and then it goes up. Right next to it. Up above, I see this line coming off at a much steeper angle, heading upward. This one goes up a little bit further. I'm looking at where this line stops and how far up this line goes past it. So this one's going to come up a little bit further. There's a small vein right there. Going to come back. This line that's coming off on this side is a little bit lower. And I'm going to draw that up. And now I want to kind of start looking at the edges of the exterior shape. Again, they're lines and shapes. It's not a leaf. You don't label the object. When you label the object, You're using the left side of your brain, and that does not help your drawing. Look at that little curve. Draw that little curve. If you see a curve, draw it. If you see a divot, draw it. You draw every line that your eyes see. It curves up and over. I'm also seeing this very clear line here and here. I'm going to sketch those in lightly. This curve down. This curves up. And look, there's a little bite taken out of it. I'm going to draw that in. This one curves up. Oh, there's another line. So every line you see, draw it in. And for those of you that are worried about making a mistake, don't worry. This is just building up your skills of perception, the way you draw what your eyes see. By the way, I'm way up here at this little tip. Every time my pencil moves, my eye follows it around. I'm way up at the top. I see a little sliver. And this one curves down. And the nice thing about drawing items from nature is that they're not mechanical. Not every single one looks exactly the same. So each leaf that you draw will be unique. This one, I'm right over here by this little edge. Now this one curves up and then down. It went up, then it came down, and then it went over, and there's my loop. Very good. And this one has a little divot. You might not be able to see it because the camera's at a slightly different angle. My head's down below the camera. So I'm right up here at that top. And I'm pulling that in. We're almost there. Relax. Please don't ever rush your drawings. When you rush, you're keeping track of time, and that's never a good idea when you're trying to access the right side of your brain. The right side of your brain creates or controls creativity, and it helps you draw better. I am seeing this vein right here that comes up, and then it bends. This one had another one that went off right there. It's very, very light. That's why some students will actually go over the veins with a black Sharpie marker before they ever draw the leaf. And that, again, is totally fine. If you would like to, feel free to. I'm right there at that little hook. It's got a little hair. This comes out. Very thin. Little hook down at the bottom. This goes up, and then it comes down, and then it goes up again. So that is my drawing from observation of my first leaf. Now, you might want to draw another one and another one. I've done a series, so I have several that I can look at and practice and choose from, but that is drawing from observation. Thank you for watching.